thought was a strong film. It had a really great ethereal mood and sort of a aesthetic that was quite spiritual, and I thought contributed to creating a feel of bending reality, a mix of dreams and memories that I thought was reflected in some of the narrative ideas of the film. And I thought the piece was really great with silence and the quiet moments, and also using lighting to contrast the light and dark. I thought it worked really well to create a sense of mood and a sense of scale within the piece that made it feel a lot bigger than the actual plot. And I thought that there was a good range of emotions from the sensuality in the middle and towards the more stranger and sinister undercurrents throughout the piece. I thought the narrative was working hard to sort of reflect an emotional range that I thought made the piece interesting to watch.
Very haunting, very dream-like film. I really like how we're just dealing in a kind of magical realism here, and he's going on this. It's a very introspective, but also spiritual journey, and it's taking in, kind of reflecting on, a coming of age tale, but dealing with it as an adult. Mysterious woman at the end. So there's a lot to process here and a lot of metaphor, and it's just a really interesting film. I really love the ending. I love the score at the end. It was very beautiful. There's the simple chords, and that flyaway shot going way up above the trees was just gorgeous.
I love how we get to see his life through his eyes and what he's gone through to get to where we find him in the beginning of the story, as he tries to find a pathway in his life, in his misunderstood life. Music choices were spot on. It creates the suspense that you were going for, and the performances were really well done. I also like how the story touches on themes such as imprisonment of the self, and how we as humans sometimes get stuck in our minds and find it hard to escape it. A Way for Thomas was a perfect metaphor to sum all of that up in a short amount of time.
First thing that I have to do is commend the DP, because the cinematography on this was so very cool. It was really, really amazing. And the way that the filmmakers decided to tell this story was incredibly cool. I really liked that. I liked how they used flashbacks, or I felt not so much that it was a flashback, but that we were seeing his memories. And the reason why I say that is because I noticed what they did with color. Like, a lot of the memories that we were looking at had much warmer tones to them compared to the cooler tones of present day. And I thought that that was really smart. And that's why it made me think of, we were getting an inside look into Tomas's memories and why it made him the way that he is. I think this was brilliantly acted too. Really well done on telling an interesting, engaging story. And the music lent to moments of suspense. And the music was so minimal. It was great.
The cinematography on this was gorgeous. The story was heart-wrenching. It really was. I think this was very beautifully done. You can see why it won as much as it has. It really deserved everything it got that in the first frame where it shows all these awards. It really, really deserved them because it's gorgeous. It's one of those films that was put together very well. It was well thought out. The writing was fantastic.
I really enjoyed the overall haunting feelings that follow the main characters. The main character, especially Thomas, of course, and his quest towards his mission, to find and fight his fears, and he finds this woman there, and she shows him this fear, and the main fear that I understood from the character is that he is scared of being lonely. Although at some point he says that solitude is false, his way to live. But I'm pretty sure the main character's struggle is the fact that he is alone and he's looking for somebody to be with him. So I think overall it was very powerful, very strong, and filled with a fantastic directing style, especially the Dutch angles. So I really, really love.